Thank you. As the pandemic continues, some in performing arts are once again taking a hit. WDRB's Dakota Sherrick tells us how the Louisville Orchestra has been affected again and how they're hoping to push through.
One of the biggest challenges for an orchestra, particularly in a pandemic, is the number of musicians needed for a given performance.
So if you lose your saxophone section, maybe you can't play a particular piece, but you can play many other things. But if you lose your percussion section, you can't play other pieces.
Louisville Orchestra's Michelle Winters says there's enough professional musicians in town they've been able to pull in substitutes until recently.
This weekend, we unfortunately hit the wall.
Too many musicians with COVID-19 and a lack of replacements meant 2 of the orchestra's performances were canceled this weekend. A disappointing turn after a hopeful start to the season.
When things started to calm down over the summer, we were so happy, and people in our audiences were so thrilled. Everybody started buying tickets, making plans, and then this flares up and gets even worse and worse and worse.
The orchestra does offer full refunds for canceled shows, but people can choose to donate the funds instead. Winters says they've been blessed by how many choose to support the orchestra.
Especially in the first round when we were canceling so many performances, I'm not sure we would be standing here if it wasn't for the generosity of our patrons.
Other performances are still able to continue, with the orchestra testing musicians every day for the virus. And venues like the Kentucky Center for the Arts have a number of health safety protocols, doing whatever they can to uplift people through their art and ensure the show goes on.
Even though it's expensive, it's difficult, it's a lot of work, it's worth every minute.
In Louisville, Dakota Sherrick, WDRB News.